to end that half.
Yeah, and I think Binyan, in the absence of the three-point shot, had more opportunities on the fast break. And nakakuha sila ng mga easy baskets. But, you know, this is the second half about to begin. Will this be the final half of Batangas' season? Or will we see a game 3? Isit, Mark Cruz, Turalba, Seda Blaza, and Donochea again for Batangas. Seda Blaza with a turnover to start the second half. Mamboy Raimundo. Kasabay niya si Carlo Lastimosa, Kenny Rucacurva, Mark Pingris, and Waray Himpayan. So, starting unit for both teams back. Lastimosa lowers his shoulder. That's an offensive foul. And this is the reason why CJ Isit is playing ahead of MJ De La Virgen tonight. Ito yung value ni CJ Isit.
Nakita niya galing sa first bump doon ni Carlo Lastimosa na medyo mababa yung shoulder ni Lastimosa doon. Really got to sell that call and got the referee to blow their whistle there.
Isit, the bounce pass to Cruz, rises! And a foul. Mark Cruz would have to earn the 2 points at the free throw line.
Foul number 31, Jamar Gimpayan. That's his third foul.
And CJ Isit making an impact on both ends of the floor. Mark Cruz, they need him to get going. He got going in that Game 3 win against Zamboanga.
Yeah, he got a double-double that game. Wasn't forcing anything, just picked his spots, waiting for the basketball to come to him, and made a lot of easy baskets, especially on that mid-range.
Here's the official outfitter of the MPBL. 2 for 2 for Mark Cruz. Bonifacio returns for Waray Himpayan. 4-point lead for Batangas. This is their biggest lead of the game. Rucacurva ahead to Bonifacio. Waits for Rucacurva, safely across.
A good press break there by Binyan, opting to use Warren Bonifacio as their gut man.
And Pingris! And Rucacurva feeding Pingris off the spin. And the Pinoy Sakuragi has 4 points. Toralba. There's Rucacurva, Josh. That was off Pamboy Raimundo.
Yeah, that has to be a challenge there. That referee
That was off Pamboy Raimundo.
Yeah, that referee did not see.
The play of the game is brought to you by 747 Live. Dito ka sa legit. Your game, your chance, your thrill only with 747 Live.
You know, whenever you flop, it's definitely a gamble there. On that possession there, it didn't really work out for CJ Isit there.
The ball changed directions.
Yeah. I don't know why the referee missed that call there. It was a very obvious call.
Yeah, we will be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was inconclusive. Therefore, the challenge has been nullified. Initial ruling on the floor states, jump ball possession arrow is pointing Binyan to Tangel.
So, it's inconclusive.
I think the referees were checking the hand of Mark Cruz there that might have touched that ball, but
8-second violation, so
ball don't lie.
31-29. Mablaza gets it to Toralba. Josh jumper. There's contact there felt by Torralba and had to exaggerate it to make sure natatawagan. Torralba at the line.
Josh Torralba used the speed of Kenny Roca Curva to his own disadvantage around that possession. Nung hinahabol ni Roca Curva si Torralba doon, nakikita niya na he was trailing back, opting to go up there. But missed 2 free throws in that possession from si Josh Torralba.
Lastimosa. Oh, that's Roca Curva. Back to Lastimosa. Pingris against Ablaza. Ping inside. Mark Pingris. He is tough to stop us when he gets that deep in the post.
Yeah. Masyadong malalim yun.
Cruz.
Yeah, the best way to stop Mark Pingris at the post is for him to not to get that ball.
Torralba, miscommunication between him and Ochea. 31 all. 8 seconds was left on that shot clock. Pero babalik sa binya ng bola. This is the Gixxer great move of the game. Board for greatness. So measured, so calculating on that move. Ito si Mark Pingris.
Yeah.
Inside again. They go to Pingris. Double team comes. Fouled by Mark Cruz.
Now Mark Pingris is just too strong. He's just too strong down below.
Grabe yung base no, ni Mark Pingris pagkatanggap niya ng bola. Hindi mo siya mausog ng ganun-ganun lang.
It's almost impossible to get him off balance, especially in the post with all that strength and the footwork that he has.
Mark Pingris at the start of the game, habang nag-aantay tayo ng simula ng laro natin, was actually interacting with a lot of the Batangas fans kahit nasa away team siya. And you gotta like the fact that this guy has really embraced the role as an ambassador for the league and the game of basketball in this country. Kaya wala siyang wala siyang wristband, wala siyang arm sleeve. Pinamigay niya at the start of the game. And that's, regardless of what happens, that fan is going home, that kid is going home happy.
Isipin mo naman, as a kid, uuwi kang merong Mark Pingris na memorabilia. Kaya siguro para sa bata yun, matalo Batangas, masaya siya
32-31. Well, pag manalo Batangas, you'll see Mark Pingris again.
Yeah.
On Monday. Ping against Sed.
Still single coverage there.
Good tap by Ablaza. Isit. Cruz.
Nice pass.
Oh, big block by Roca Curva. And, Binyan, you have to give credit. Yung defensive instincts nitong team na to.
Yeah.
Every time there's an attempt coming up, they're all in there. Look at Carlo Lastimosa. And ready to help as well.
Everyone is just in sync.
Roca Curva attacks. And there is a foul on the drive from Kenny Roca Curva.
Roca Curva is just so deadly on that open court fast break. It's a one-man fast break talking about Kenny Roca Curva. Could go left or right. That's the thing about him. That's why it's so hard to try to stop him on that fast break.
See Kenny Roca Curva will be the guest at the free throw line. Referee Lester Arcega has come in for referee Efren Aganan. Kasi itong duo na to, lalo na si Boss Monchi. Free throw of the game is brought to you by Chi Appliances in Subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. 33-31, split at the line for Kenny Roca Curva. 9 points for him. Cruz. They go to Isit. CJ. Ablaza. Stops. Fires. No. Ochea with a stick back. We're tied again at 33.
ganda ng pag-track ng ball ni Don Ochea doon on that offensive rebound and putback. Got his defender on his back there.
Pamboy Raimundo. You want to go back to Ping.
High-low.
Inside. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Love it. Bonifacio to Pingris for 2.
That's perfect execution there of the high-low of Warren Bonifacio and Mark Pingris.
Easy it, the extra pass. Ochea for 3.
5 quick points there for Don Ochea. Got to get back on defense though.
But Carlo Lastimosa just relentless. They're putting that ball on the hoop. Balik kay Don Ochea against Carlo this time. Cruz. Fade away. Mark Cruz. That's short. Ochea with a rebound. Couple of fakes. 7 straight points for Don Ochea.
He's come alive in this third quarter. Don Ochea, not just a defender, he could also put that ball in the basket.
Pingris. Back out to Lastimosa for 3. Yes! And Coach Boyet, much as he was happy with that 3, he wants Carlo to rise to the challenge here defensively. Ochea trying to shoot over Lastimosa. And Don Ochea is putting on a show here in the third. He's got 9 points.
He's feeling it. He's in the zone.
Deadlocked at 40. Bonifacio against Ochea. Labas kay Carlo. Lastimosa with a jumper. No. Rebound up Plaza. Nabitawan ni Sed. Ends up with Pingris. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Ruka Curva will shoot the 3. No. No rebounders there for Binyan. And
Pure Batangas there, ride the wave. Go to Don Ochea again on that post. That's a mismatch against Carlo.
CJ Isit. There's a switch. Isit drives left. Isit, yes! What a move from CJ Isit. And the decision to get Pingris on the ball screen situation there, Andre.
Yeah. What a move there by CJ Isit. Very smart. Another good post denial by Seda Blaza on Mark Pingris.
And these players, they're tired.
Yeah.
They are exhausted, puffing and puffing at the moment.
It's been a very high octane third quarter here. Grabe yung pace na nilalaro ng both teams.
Lastimosa shoots. That's a big time shot.
Yeah, what a way for Carlo Lastimosa to kill that momentum here from Batangas.
Toralba to Cruz to Isit. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Toralba drives, jumper, no. Ochea with a rebound. Happened right in front of referee Manansala. Check out this 3-point shot brought to you by Extreme. One-stop shop appliances.
Wow. Carlo Lastimosa just needed a little space there off that ball screen. Medyo late sa switch doon si Toralba.
And balik na sa laro si Jong Valoria, Nevi Hernandez, fresh off the bench.
Late na sila pinasok nito sa third quarter, no?
Yeah. Pingris.
You would think Coach Cholas reserving them for that end game. Pero ganda rin kasi ng nilalaro ng
Si
bench
Don Ochea, lalo na si Don
Don
Ochea.
Ochea.
Holding foul on number 22.
Wala pa sa penalty ang Batangas. So, just a baseline inbound. Luka Curva looking for options now with Pamboy Raimundo. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Down to 5. Bonifacio. They want to travel on Warren Bonifacio. No call. Rebound, Levy Hernandez. Off the miss from Warren Bonifacio.
A good rotation there for Batangas.
Cruz. Levy fires. Valoria and Pido getting entangled as well. Valoria drags Pido down. And Jong feeling his right shoulder.
Class act there from Pido as well, trying to help up Jong Valoria.
Foul number 45, John Valoria. This is
Well, the foul on Jong Valoria. Tignan natin yung nangyari dito. Oh, yeah. Trying to fight for position there.
Nakatayo na nga lang si Pido doon.
Pamboy Raimundo. Now with Mark Pingris. Pamboy wants it back. Ping wants to direct traffic here. Pido. Let's trap Pingris. Looking for a teammate. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Will this play develop? Mintis. Pingris inside. Yes!
Wow. It's just too strong.
11 points. All here in the third quarter.
Yeah, he's fresh. It's because he got a lot of extra time to rest there with the quality minutes that Warren Bonifacio gave on that second quarter.
That's the last touch, Batangas. See what happened here. Pingris with the offensive rebound, and alam mo na yung mangyayari. Still so agile,
Yeah.
even with his advanced years.
Single coverage again. Seda Plaza.
They go to Pamboy. Got the step on Valoria, takes the jumper. That's over the top.
But look at Mark Pingris fighting for that offensive rebound. 2 bodies on him. Didn't matter. Kung di lang nag-outside yung ball na yun, baka offensive rebound pa ni Pinoy Sakuragi yun. He was in position there.
45 to 42. Ablaza. Balik na sa laro si Jexter Apilan. Hernandez is camped in the corner. Binabantayan ni Luka Curva. Ablaza for 3. No. Ball is loose. Speed of quick to the loose ball. JJ, jumper, off the glass and in. And don't look now. It's a 5-point lead for Binyan. And they have silenced the crowd here.
Despite losing that lead, Binyan stayed composed there. Not worrying about anything but executing their offense. And it's paid. They took back the lead. It's a 5-point ball game here for Binyan.
This is the fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme X Play on-the-go speaker. Take your music anywhere. That is old school.
Yeah.
Fast break.
Fundamentals there for JJ Pido.
You know, if the lane is, if all the defenders are there in the lane, why don't I take this jumper off the glass?
Oh.
And
7 seconds left.
It took that shot with confidence as well.
Yeah, it's a very hard shot.
Apinan, shot fake, and he puts it in for 2.
Ooh, costly turnover there.
A lapse in concentration from Jason Ballesteros. Every possession counts in this game 2. And Batangas City has a chance to convert with 2 seconds remaining here in the third. Last night, Ian Milencio ends the third quarter with a 3.
Yeah, that really changed.
Oh, and then there was momentum from on the side of San Juan, and I think that was a big shot. No?
Yeah.
Parang babalikan mo yung tira na yun.
Oo, tama ka dun.
And if they convert here, either with a 3 or just even a basket.
Yeah, it gives you momentum heading into the fourth quarter.
Panyamogan again to inbound.
What a play.
Valoria for 3. Got it! We are tied. Going into the fourth period. 47 all. And that was the worst case scenario if you're Binyan.
Yeah, that turnover there by Jason Ballesteros.
Valoria drifts to the left.
Yeah.
Pamboy did not see him, did not track him, and he hits the 3 to tie the game and beat the third quarter buzzer.
Wow. John Valoria again showing why he's one of the best reliable wing serviceable veterans in this league.
The highlights of the game brought to you by Ziplas, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration. Binyan able to erase that deficit at halftime. Mark Pingris had a big third quarter, 11 points para kay Pinoy Sakuragi. Donoche had a big third quarter as well. But we are back to square one, 47 all as we head into the fourth. A fan of the game.
Mukhang crowd favorite yung fan natin yun tonight. Marami siyang fans sa Coliseum na ron.
Yeah, will this be the final quarter of the season for Batangas, or will we see a game 3?
Tied ball game to start the fourth quarter.
When Ambo, and that, yan yung sinasabi natin, that basket from Jong Valoria was huge because they get the first possession of the fourth as well.
Yeah.
And this is now a 7-0 run.
That's huge for Batangas there.
Bamboy misses the 3. Rebound, Jong Valoria. The margin for error is very, very slim in these type of games.
Yeah.
Apinan, Amboluto with a jumper. Got it! Back-to-back hits for John Amboluto. 9-0 run for Batangas after a 7-0 run from Binyan in the third. Pamboy Raimundo. They go to Roca Curva. Kenny drives. Lot of contact, no call. Rebound, Apinan.
The refs are letting them play. There's a lot of contact there, but no foul was called. And I like this from Panyamogan.
Philip.
Still trying to execute.
They go to Hernandez. Shoots over Pamboy. No. Rebound. Nakuha ni Maestre. Bigay kay Pamboy Raimundo. Roca Curva. But Panyamogan playing safety. And able to grab the steal. Atake si Jong Valoria. No call. Last touch. Ni Jong Valoria. Pahabol na bati natin dito. Yung kaibigan natin si Jerome Yuson watching right now. And Jay Castroverde, one of our referees celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, Jay. And that's clearly off. Kenny Roca Curva, although umihingi sila ng foul. JJ Pido. Bigay kay Roca Curva. Offensive foul on Pingris.
All the momentum is with Batangas right now. even in the defensive end. Batangas looks very locked in, especially with the insertion here of Abuluto.
Andiyan o yun.
May onting pag-sell din ng call doon si Levy Hernandez. But nonetheless, offensive foul there. Balik yung bola sa Batangas.
Carlo Lastimosa is back in the game. 13 turnovers for Biñan, 11 for Batangas. Atake si Jex. Had a good look, unable to convert. Lastimosa. Panyamogan is there. Maestre. Balik kay Carlo.
I think Biñan really wanted to rest Carlo Lastimosa more, but in this situation, kailangan mo talaga siyang ipasok.
Curva gets his own miss. And that's a foul on Jexter Apinan.
Looking for, they want to challenge this call here. All ball down.
And Coach Cholo, he doesn't want him and Apinan discussing right now if they will challenge. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Ganda ng discussion done. Very, very quick.
Ooh, big miss there again from the free throw line.
Ano eh, that was a lot of body as well there.
The energy of this crowd is
Ibang klase.
ibang klase. Grabe talaga mga Batanggenyo.
Curva, another split at the line. Meron na siyang 10 puntos. Batangas with a 3-point lead. Kenny, 10.7 rebounds and 3 assists. Panyamogan. Now with Apinan. Valoria, Jexter now. Levy, atake si Levy Hernandez. Too strong. Rebound ni Mark Pingris. Tinamaan si Carlo Lastimosa.
Was it from his own teammate?
Yeah, on the chest. Little friendly fire there. Carlos shaking it off. He gets the ball now. Lastimosa will shoot the 3. No. And Biñan has been settling for those outside shots here.
And now, Biñan is the one having a hard time executing their sets.
Panyamogan. No good. Pido and Apinan refusing to let go. That's a jump ball. JJ Pido playing hard here in game 2 as he always does.
Yeah.
Won't expect anything less.
Yeah.
From the Biñan guard.
Yung heart talaga nito ni Pido, definitely the love for the game as well. He's very passionate about basketball. That's why sometimes
Gets the better of him.
Yep.
Here's Ruka Curva. Lastimosa, labas muna. 5 seconds sa shot clock. Carlo goes behind the back. Ambuluto, too close.
Yeah. I think that was a foul as well.
Yeah, it is a bailout call, but it is the right call. Yeah, we talk about bailout because the shot clock was winding down. Pero kita
really
naman he was all over Carlo Lastimosa. Pido for 3. No, Ruka Curva with a rebound. Kenny forced that one. And ball secured by Levy Hernandez.
Yeah, these referees are letting the players play here. Every time Kenny Ruka Curva attacks, he's getting hit a lot as well, but not a lot of whistles are being blown.
Apinan. Ambuluto, the one-hander. Tumama si Mike Maestre. Ambuluto. Wanted a high five from referee.
Siyempre, bawal yun. Hindi makikipag-high five yung referee natin doon.
Neutral dapat.
Oo, neutral lang. Pero papasalamat lang doon si Ambuluto na nakakuha siya ng foul. Referee, nilagay pa talaga yung kamay sa
likod eh. Ganyan ka-professional ang mga referee dito sa MPBL.
Yep. you gotta love the quality minutes that John Abaluta has been giving Batangas here. Not just with his scoring, but also the defense. He's been very good rotating on defense. Very switchable big man too. To defend guards.
And that has allowed Seda Blaza to get precious time on the bench para magpahinga.
Yeah.
52 to 48. Batangas on top. 5 minutes remaining. Roca Curva. Pamboy Raimundo.
The zone defense here. Trying to negate Mark Pingris, John Ambuluto.
There's a foul on Ambuluto. Himpayan will go to the line.
Foul number 43, Dexter Apinan.
They were asking for a 3-second violation.
Yeah, but
Kasi medyo matagal na dun
sa paint si Mark Pingris.
Waray sinks the free throw. Two for two for Jaymar Himpayan. 6 points in the game. Halfway through this final period of Game 2. South Division semifinals. Levy Hernandez. Batangas with their biggest lead of the game. 55 to 50. Timeout Binyan with 4:55 remaining. And Levy Hernandez ringing the bell with this three-pointer set up by Jexter Apinan on that right side. We will be right back. Batangas up by 5.
Back in Batangas City, major problem in Game 1 for Coach Cholo was finishing a defensive possession. Binyan had so many last-second shots that drained Batangas down the stretch, which they have to be wary about in this last few minutes. But he remembers being in this situation last season when Gensan won Game 1. They dug themselves into a hole and no way to get out but by doing it together. He told the boys that they are still in control of their destiny in this last few minutes, so they cannot let this opportunity slip away. Binyan has a mission in getting to the division finals for the first time. Pero kami naman, we want the nationals after a long, long time. So let's see whose heart will be bigger today. For someone who finished educational psychology, was a guidance counselor and a special education teacher, who wouldn't believe in the way this coach motivates? And guess who is talking to coming out of the dugout earlier? Don Ochea, John Ambuluto, Jong Baloria, and Levy Hernandez. Si Delphin Andre.
Thank you for that very detailed report, Mika. And Coach Cholo Villanueva using all the tools in his bag, all the experience, lahat ng pinag-aralan niya from his coaching influences, particularly in college, with Coach Franz Pumaren up until his education, and he's really put quite a resume, and this year could be one of his best work this season. We have a coach's challenge. We'll be right back.
The one repeated challenge was inconclusive. Therefore, the challenge has been nullified. Initial rolling on the floor stays. Ball possession for Batangas City.
So, ball will stay with Batangas. It's an inconclusive challenge. Hindi natin, from that angle, it was really tough.
Yeah, definitely from that angle, hindi mo talaga makikita.
Okay, 5-point game. Batangas with the advantage. Panyamogan with a shot fake. The runner from Philip. 7-point game. And you have to go back to that report from Mika. Sino-sino mga kinausap ni Coach Cholo Villanueva out of that dugout. They've all come up big here in the second half.
You gotta be curious. Anong words yung mga sinabi ni Coach Cholo to get these players going today?
Don
Every player.
Ochea. Yeah, Don Ochea. 9 points in the third. Philip Panyamogan really steady with his playmaking. Jexter Apinan! A strong drive to the cup. And it's a 9-point lead for Batangas with under 4 minutes to play.
Aging like fine wine, Jexter Apinan. This time around, attacking from the half-court line, the left side. Ginamitan pa ng kaliwa itong si Mark Pingris for that end one play.
Paboritong galaw yan ni Jexter Apinan. Now look at the runner from Philip Panyamogan, that soft touch. One more free throw, lane violation.
Substitute free throw for Jexter
A
Apinan.
0 of 3 so far from the free throw line to si Jexter Apinan.
Let's give a quick shout out kay Boss Robert Kai of Boracay de la Ia. Mamlay as well. They were on hand last night as Pangasinan completed the series win over San Juan. Lastimosa with a quick response. 60-52. Apinan with 11 points against Peña Redondo. Apinan
What a
finds Levy. He misses. Rebound Peña Redondo. Lastimosa blocking foul on Philip Panyamogan.
But they're on the penalty right now.
May we request our players to stay in front of their respective benches. Both teams have won some state from prevention corner.
And we have a fresh set Ablaza coming in for Batangas here in a bit. They are checking if there should be further punishment on Philip. No, only a blocking foul.
Blocking foul on number 25, Philip Panyamogan, penalty is second.
And Carlo Lastimosa getting that ball in stride.
Yeah, I get that you're trying to stop the break there. But you got to realize that your team is in the penalty.
Oh,
You really got to protect your lead here.
Shooting two, Carlos Estimosa.
he gets the bounce. 11 in the ball game para kay Carlo Lastimosa. And let's go back to Mika.
Just a moment for Mark Pingris, ano? So, Delph, you talked about his pace earlier. Sabi niya sa akin, meron daw parang nag-ignite sa nerves niya thinking of getting into the division finals. Kaya puro daw pa-kondisyon itong si Pinoy Sakuragi. May goosebumps pa rin daw kasi even if he has had so many, like several appearances in his life, no? Already. First time if ever sa MPBL. And to him, isang karangalan daw ito. And it will be part of his legacy, no doubt. Pero ito yung nagustuhan ko. Sabi niya sa akin, akalain mo, baka mapasama ko sa likes ni Justin Baltazar. How humble is that? So, Delph Andre.
Thank you so much for that, Mika. Pinoy Sakuragi, Mark Pingris though. His team is down by 8 after that basket galing kay Levi Hernandez.
What a stop there by Philip Panyamogan, tapping that ball to the knee of Carlo Lastimosa.
And that play as well, setting up Levi Hernandez. Here's another one. Ablaza to Ambuludto. Fade away, no, foul, Pingris.
John Abluto smiling. That's the second foul he's gotten from Mark Pingris.
May halong kontra-tiyempo eh.
Oo.
Doon kay Ambuludto. Dikit si Pingris, nakababa naman siya. Parang ko si Ping pa. Kasalanan ko ba na ganun ako kalakas?
Yeah, Mark Pingris signaling to us that he's just too strong.
Yeah. And Mark Pingris, kung ako lang you know, with my legacy secure, all of those accolades, all of those achievements, still having the hunger
Yeah.
to play here and be an impactful player.
Well, actually, when I heard that story, that gave me chills as well. He's a legend in this game who's played in, I would say, the highest point you could play as a Filipino, and for him to still have goosebumps, It just shows that the love that he has for this game that we have.
Oo.
Nilubutan talaga ako dun sa story ni Mika.
Aboluto, that's an offensive foul. Last push here for Binyan.
Offensive foul on number 26.
And Coach Boyet rolling the dice here with Ryan Sual.
Ooh.
Now 2 shooters on the floor in Peña Redondo and Sual. That's an offensive foul on Ambuluto.
You also got to think how long is Kenny Rocacurva going to stay on that bench.
Defensively, Batangas outstanding here. Oh, Peña Redondo
That's huge.
with a 3. And check out this 3-ball galing kay Peña Redondo. All the attention on Ryan Sual.
Yeah, and you could see there in that frame that Peña Redondo really wanted that basketball. He was asking for it as soon as he got on that top of the key there.
The time all appreciated with all their efforts. Siyempre ang ating founder, chairman, Senator Manny Pacquiao, maraming salamat for putting this league together.
And I like this. I like Philip Panyamogan holding the ball here and try to execute.
Maloria gets away. Ambuluto backs it in.
The quality minutes. That's 8 points already for John Ambuluto.
All here in the 4th, by the way.
Wow. And over Mark Pingris as well. Standing his ground also on the defensive end.
Maloria with a steal. Jong will finish. And again, Jong Maloria into double figures with 10 points. And this is the fast break of the game, brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme Magpalamig, free installation for split-type air conditioners.
I think, yeah, the ball just slipped out of the hands of Carlo Lastimosa there. It's 2-on-1 break. Nakita ni Baloria na humahabol si Pamboy Raimundo kay Levy doon. Deciding to take the matters into his own hands with an easy layup there.
The 10 points tonight. He's provided some crucial baskets. I think his biggest one was that buzzer-beating 3 in the 3rd that swung the momentum to the side of Batangas. This was a 49-42 game, Andre. 47-42 game.
Yeah. It was a 5-point lead and 1 point for Binyan. And I like that you mentioned that Jong Baloria 3. It's very similar to that Ian Melencio 3 that you also mentioned that past game, which swung the momentum for Pangasinan. A similar story here again for Batangas.
Peña Redondo, defense scrambling. Peña Redondo with a tough shot.
But that's a 2. Put us on the line there. There again, I like this again. Philip Panyamogan, give the ball in his hands and trust him to make a good decision here. What a pick and roll maestro talking about. Ooh, what a call.
Oh. That does not usually get called.
Yeah, and for a referee to call it at the end of the game too.
Yeah. 67-59.
That's very odd.
Yun, that was a 50-50 call.
Yeah, and referees don't usually call that anymore.
Pamboy, they go down low to Peña Redondo against Panyamogan. Ball knocked away, recovered by Peña Redondo. Inside they go, ball is loose. It will stay with Binyan. And Lastimosa has taken some hits in this ball game. 52 seconds remaining. Just a quick shout out kay Boss Kaiser Galvez, still watching right now. Siyempre si kaibigan natin na laging nanonood, sumusuporta sa MPBL. Siyempre from the Muntinlupa Cagers. Randy Del Mundo, tropa natin. Also enjoying the game. Binyan will keep the ball. 52 seconds remaining.
I think your first option here off that baseline play should be for Peña Redondo or Mark Pingris. You got to feed the hot hand in this situation. Try to get a quick hitter here as well with 52 seconds left in the ball game.
Pingris. No. That should be the game.
Yeah, it should be.
And it looks like we are coming back here sa Batangas for a knockout game. Levy against Pamboy. Levy. Ochea. What a game for Don Ochea.
Yeah.
That is his 11th rebound. Valoria for three. Yes!
Night. That's a night for Jong Valoria.
Peña Redondo hits another three. And we have a game three. Binyan and Batangas would have to do it one more time to decide who gets to face Quezon in the South Division Finals. The Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters live to fight another day. They want to reach the South Division Finals for the fourth straight time with a solid collective effort. And they did just that. But this guy set the tone for them. Ito si Jexter Apinan with his hard work. Literal na trinabaho ni Jexter Apinan itong laro na to. No, he was really all over the floor defensively and on the offensive side. He is our best player of the game, powered by 747 Live. Play what you love, win what you deserve. Jexter Apinan with 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. He gets the nod for best player of the game as Batangas extends the series to a game 3, 70-62 over Binyan. Let's go to Mika.
Maraming salamat, Jex. Congratulations. Pinagtulungan nyo. Kitang